Greetings all, it's the Devious Monkey here. It's Thursday evening, pretty much 7 p.m. Just finished a delicious dinner, and I am trying to keep myself from just totally food-coing on the couch. It has been a very, very hectic and busy few weeks. In the meantime, on Memorial Day, I hit up the sales at Home Depot and used my military discount, and I ended up scoring a mobile tool chest, a tool bench, like table, and decided that now was the time to do that because I wanted to get rid of my shitty office furniture that I've had for like a decade, and it was all beat up and messed up, and I had jury rigged it together with like drywall screws and shit. I wanted to get something sturdy, and I had it in my head that I did the studio side first, and I'm probably going to take this thing down too because I just don't use it. But I needed to do something on that side. And I'm going to show you the beginning of this, and then I'm going to show you the end so you can see what a disaster this was and what it looks like now.
Okay, so as you can see, my office is just a frickin' mess. Office slash studio. Everything is on the studio side. I've got crap everywhere.
When you walk into the office now, over here, this is the piece that I got today. This stuff is up here for now just because I haven't gotten everything to put it away, but now I've got my hard surface there. I redid all of this stuff, so now I have my work laptop in this little side thing here, so that's hooked up to this monitor, and I redid all this stuff, and I have all this extra space, and all those are redone now, nice and neat. Everything that's up here, you know, I even put one of those trays back there for the hard drive to get those off the desk so I could get that space back. All this is up here. I got this light for my wife to use in the sewing room, and it just didn't fit with the way she was doing shit, so it's been behind the Pope chair with all the other junk that I just threw back there, out of sight, out of mind. And I decided, you know what, that'd be pretty good for me, and it'll light my table up when I'm doing receipts. This did not change. This side is already perfect in the way kind of the way I want it, but, you know, not much else can be done. I don't have the space for it. You know, my little exercisey thing is up here. I'm gonna tear this down because I just don't use it. I did it for shits and giggles and ended up like, okay, yeah, having to wheel that out, and I had those things like taped down to the floor all ghetto. I didn't like it. This is what I've been doing. I've been setting whatever camera I've been using like on this or on a tripod in front of the Pope chair, and that's what I've been doing. Behind here, the only thing that's behind here now, other than the sandbags, is my photo backpack, which kind of blinds because it's dark, but the entire floor back there was filled with junk because I didn't have anywhere to put it, and that sucked. That is like the last remaining magical drawers, theoretically, in here that are filled with stuff. Now that is my mobile tool chest that I put on there, and I've got the bigger one so that it could accommodate both this big-ass janky LaserJet printer for day job and my big-ass 13 by 19 photo printer, and those I got, but they don't fit anywhere, so I'm gonna have to return them. This is the table that I got to replace my desk, and now I have everything down here off the floor so that it, you know, is off the floor. It's got air and all that kind of stuff, and it isn't sitting on the floor getting overheated with dust and dirt and carpeting. Everything else, yeah, it's a big mess back there, but I don't give a shit. I got all this desk space back once I get the keyboard and the mouse with the under desk thing there, and then that actually is the work thing, and I can stick that in this little side thing, which is where it is going to go. And then here I will have another one of those keyboard things for under the desk, so I can get the keyboard and the mouse off the desk, and I'll have all that space back now. And that is pretty much my office, and my office on that side, studio on this side. So I can sit in the Pope chair and I can watch a freaking movie, or I can sit in the Pope chair and talk with you guys. I can have all my gear charging and put away properly over there, and there's not a bunch of shit all over the place cluttering. I got really tired of the clutter and all of the stuff that was just like, what do I do with this? Well, stick it in a drawer. So everything is cleaned out now. I couldn't be happier. Okay, and there you have it. That is now the completed Devious Monkey office studio setup. Let me know what you think of the office and the studio setup. I know I change it all the time, and I'm not going to pretend that this is going to be the last thing I'm ever going to have. But for now, it's about as close to perfect as I can get it. So I'd like to know what you think. I guess I should mention, because this probably sounds different, I don't know if it looks any different, I'm looking at the screen, but because I had, for some reason, I had a lot of Best Buy money, and I decided to get this Sony ZV1 Mark II. If you follow me for a long time, you know that I used to have several ZV1s, and I loved them. I used them overhead, I used them vlogging, I did this, I did that, yeah, you know, I did everything with them, and I loved them. But, you know, I'm the monkey, and I just constantly buying and selling shit, so I got rid of them. Well, I decided that I wanted a pocketable camera, a good pocketable camera. And I'm staying with Sony, I'm not venturing out anymore. I watched a particular creator who said they basically fixed everything that we complained about on the ZV1 with the ZV1 Mark II. I thought, well, okay, let me see if Best Buy has one. Not only did they have one, but they had a open box, like a return, so it was several $100s off. In addition to, I had another 3 figures off of Best Buy money, so it was like a no-brainer to get this camera. And I will tell you this, no cage, no external microphone, no add-on wide-angle lenses, or no add-on freaking power banks and any of that shit, other than the fact that I have it on this Mantis Pod grip that has a built-in battery. That will be the add-on power bank, if you will, and especially because it clips off to the other side and it doesn't block the screen. But I got up this morning and I shot video with it, and I've been carrying it around and taking pictures and all that kind of stuff. It's just what I wanted. A nice, small, tiny little camera that I literally can put in my pocket. You're gonna see a lot of my videos going forward with this talking head type shit with this camera. So let me know what you think of that. Okay, enough blathering. That's all you get for today. I asked you about a lot. So if you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. As always, thanks for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe. And remember, kids, forward and up.